A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying to find some room. It's Winton. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Scanning the field. It's Weigman. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Aggies churn out another first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
A handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for a gap. It's Winton. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Weidman. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Good protection there. Now finally throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. The pass is caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Good enough for first down yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
He makes the grab. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal to 7. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. The DB is backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Dropping back, it's Weigman. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On the run, it's Smith. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense. And Indy Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. We'll look to throw it here on second down. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And that run produces a decent gain. The gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Weigman. He's running out of time here. And it's caught. Touchdown, A&M. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Smith. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the back.
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. See if they can convert the point after. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running play called on 3rd and short. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Catch made on the right side. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And the Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march, moves on. Looking to chuck it again. The sure hands. It's Brown. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And now they'll set up for the point after. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The short completion to the tight end. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Running out of time in the pocket. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this